Deal this year. Impressed by them?
Very impressed. Yeah, they're looking good. Strong unit. I mean, I'd like to see them get 1 or 2 players for the squad because they look as if they're quite thin on the ground if they got 1 or 2 injuries. But you know, the starting 11 that's been playing have been doing fantastically well.
On that subject, how you coming along? Because you're crocked at the moment.
Yeah, unfortunately, I obviously pulled my thigh in the Champions League game against Ball at Old Trafford. So quite a nasty injury, quite a decent tear in there. So it's but things are all going to plan so far. So we're pleased with that.
Bad career, hasn't he? He's had a bad career.
Oh, aye.
Liverpool, Real Madrid, Newcastle for a few quid, and Manchester United.
Just in the doldrums all the time. You still look the same age as when you were at Liverpool, but you are 31 now. You're part of a squad. You're a squad player. You play knowing that you won't play every game when you're fit, but you could be at a number of clubs at the top level and play week in, week out. Is that something you'd still like to do before your career ends?
Well, I'm not. You know, you've got to look at it, and you know, if I played 2 games in a season, then of course I'd look at it and think, you know, I don't want my career to fizzle out. I want to, you know, I still think I've got a few good years left in me. So, of course, that would be the case. If you know, if I'm playing 15, 20 games for Manchester United, then I'd love to stay as well. So
you've not worked this out. The least he plays in the season, right? He plays longer, so he gets another contract.
Right. That's the way it is.
Yeah.
If you do get playing regularly for whoever, 31 still young in football these days. We had Kevin Davis on here last week. He didn't get his first England cap there around them. Do you harbour hopes of being back in an England top?
Well, obviously I'd have to play more regular. You know, at Man United, obviously that would be great if I was playing more regularly there. Then you'd have a good chance, I suppose. Or, but yeah, I mean, I'd never say no. Put it that way. I'd love to pull on the shirt again. I've done it 89 times, so I mean, it's a magical feeling.
Here's just one of them. Now, the fancy equipment wasn't about in those days, so we put what we call Piero on this. I think it's a lucky first touch for a start there, Laurel. Defender's backing off him in a bit of a toe
poke. Defender was 47 yards away. What was all that about? So he built up his speed. That was an absolutely fantastic goal.
Okay, good stuff. Right, 5 more games from yesterday for you now. We're going to start with 2 promoted clubs, QPR.